I was trying to go live on Instagram and I hit the wrong button. So we're going to do it real quick. Okay, there we go. Boom. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. I'm Brit Carmichael, the founder of Shine School, the Shine from the Inside Oracle, and I coach women to break free of the fear that stops them from shining their light so they can share their unique sparkle magic and gifts with the world. I am so excited to join you. Yesterday was a full moon in Virgo. Holy smokes, did it knock me off my ass? And everyone that I've been talking to today has also been feeling the effects of the final full moon in this astrological season. We have had 7 full moons in a row at the same degree. So we are literally coming to the close of a massive chapter. We've got one more full moon that also sits at 16 degrees. That's going to happen on 4/20, which happens to be the date that we'll be in Colorado at the Goddess Retreat. So when I was looking at the astrology transits for the next month and coming up, I saw that this full moon is the final of this astrological season, and the next full moon that happens in April is going to close the chapter of all of the past story that we were born to, all the hard challenges, all the trauma, all the lessons that your soul came here to experience. All of that will finally come to a close, and we can consciously start to create our life. Isn't that exciting? So I'm going to pull up the comments. I'm going to check in with everyone. I want you to tune in and drop your name, location, and zodiac in the chat below. Let me know where you're watching from. Good morning from Australia. How cool is that? Hello, Diana. So good to see everyone. Vic in the house. Jamie Reeves, what's up? So exciting to see everyone. What a powerful time. We are shifting into a whole new season, and that means we must leave behind the outdated version of ourselves. If you guys haven't seen, yesterday we launched on my brand new masterclass. It's going down on the spring equinox on teaching you how to make those shifts. I keep seeing the word shift everywhere. It's like the signs have been everywhere. I created this framework 3 years ago, March 2020, when the world was shutting down. I was called and channeled this 5-step framework to help you navigate into the unknown, to embrace change with ease. And I let it sit in my Google Docs for 3 years. I'm almost sad to say that, but I now know that in divine timing that the world is finally ready, and we are collectively embracing this change and transitioning into a brand new chapter together. So you are not alone if this full moon has knocked you off your socks. We've got other planets that are changing signs. So it is also a big transition. So right now it's about purging what no longer serves us and resting and rebuilding our routines to support where we want to go moving forward. Hello, Shelby. So good to see everyone. All right. So how have you been feeling? Take a moment to breathe in deep. And if it's safe for you, close down your eyes and sigh it all out. Let your shoulders relax and just take a moment to tune in. Ask, how am I feeling right now? What do I need? How am I feeling and what do I need? Whenever you're ready, take a nice big deep breath in, fill up those lungs, exhale, open your eyes, and notice that you're already starting to feel a little bit lighter. So this full moon in Virgo is about getting grounded in a practical routine. So our self-care, right now we are in the middle of the 5-day self-care kickstart challenge, and it's about anchoring in that consistent self-care routine. So I want to know, what is your go-to self-care ritual for this week? I know it changes. One of the things I have the girls do is make a magic list of all the things that bring them joy, so that when the tides change and the seasons are kind of rocky and we need to slow down and we need different types of tools for self-care, we have a list that we can go to and go, you know what, this is what I need right now. So I want to take a moment to tune in and ask you, what self-care ritual are you staying most consistent with right now? Drop that in the comments below. And if you're someone who's like, ooh, called out, I'm not being consistent with my self-care, it is not too late to join us in the live challenge. You'll get access to all the replay videos plus 2 more days of live magic making with me. So self-care, what's your ritual? What's your go-to? Thanks for delivering fairy goddess magic. Thank you so much, Carrie. Natalie from Scotland in the house, who's a Taurus. Oh my gosh. Philadelphia. Oh man, I'm sorry I can't stay. I have to drive. No problem. Be safe. Oh my gosh, you're a trendsetter. Oh, you guys are amazing. It is so awesome to be here on such a powerful day, International Women's Day. So if you're watching and you're a woman, freaking shout out to you, sparkle magic your way. Just know that you are making a massive difference in the world. You are breaking the cycle and you are showing up with love and creativity that this world absolutely needs. So I am so thankful and honored to be a part of the Shine Tribe Sisterhood with you. This community I created over 7 years ago when I felt alone, when I felt like I had no one to lean on, no one to understand the weird me. And when I created this community, I would have never guessed that we would have women from Scotland, Miami, Pittsburgh, Virginia, Canada. We're all over the board. Australia's in the house today. I literally would have never guessed that women from all over the world and all different walks of life would also be feeling the exact same way that I am. So please know that you are not alone, and I am absolutely grateful that you are a part of my community and my Shine Tribe Sisterhood. Okay, so with all the love gushing out of the way, I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Shine from the Inside Oracle to receive a message that we need to focus on when it comes to rebuilding our routines. Whenever I created the Shine from the Inside Oracle, Chris had asked me, okay, babe, you've created Shine School and you've had 5,000 women go through your program. What's missing? The first thing that came to mind was consistency. They all know what to do. I've given them the tools and the strategy, and we all inherently know the information. We know to take care of ourselves, but it's showing up and actually doing the work. So when he asked me that, I thought consistency is what's holding people back from showing up for themselves. And so I thought, how can I help to support the women that I empower to transform their life in a deeper way, in a more fun way? And when I asked myself, what am I most consistent with? Oracle cards and tarot readings. So for me, I thought creating an oracle all about self-love and self-care rituals and making it beautiful would inspire you to continue to show up for yourself every day. So I just cannot believe we're 3 years in to creating the Shine from the Inside Oracle and seeing how effective and powerful the messages really are. We just got off a podcast interview. We had this beautiful woman named Dominique Clifton on the podcast today. She's a yoga teacher, breathwork facilitator, and meditation coach. And she was struggling with burnout. And it's interesting because we have this deep conversation about what it's like for you to consciously create and build this dream life, but still hit burnout. It still happens. Even if you're doing what you love, we can get ourselves into this cycle. And at the end of it, we basically boiled down to it's time to just have more fun, to relax and take the pressure off. And I pulled a card from the Oracle deck for her at the end of the reading. And I'll be damned if Unleash Your Inner Wild Child, Get Up and Dance came out. And I read the guidebook to her, and word for word, play a board game, stop taking life so seriously, get up and have fun, just dance, be free. Every single thing that came through in that card was something that we talked about in the podcast. So when she asked me, well, what's your favorite deck? I'm like, well, I'm biased, but the Shine from the Inside Oracle. And so I had to show her the magic and just how accurate it was. So that was a really fun treat today. All right, so I'm going to shuffle with the intention that we receive the message we need most to stay committed to our self-care. We are rebuilding routines during this full moon in Virgo and closing up this chapter and tying up loose ends. So make sure that you give yourself grace and space through this transition period. And if you're someone who's like, I struggle with change and I don't like embracing the unknown, but I am ready to embrace my transition, my awakening, and embody who I authentically am, and I'm ready to ditch the outdated version of myself, then please join us on the spring equinox for my brand new masterclass, Shift. Actually, I'll share a little bit more about it later, but this just seems like the perfect segue to remind you that everything is changing. Change is the only constant, and it's knowing how to navigate that in between and bridge the gap of leaving behind the old and stepping into the unknown with confidence and clarity that you are headed in the right direction. I want to be able to give you those tools so that no matter what level or chapter change you experience in your life. Because it's not just going to be one time, okay? It's not when your Saturn return comes and that's it. It's every single day we are called to show up and shift and evolve and grow and release and become. So these tools will help you navigate literally every single day, no matter what part of your journey you're in. Carrie says, dance is the best way to break stagnation. If you can sing as well, it is such a complete release. Carrie, you must have been on the live self-care Kickstart challenge this morning, because today's topic was move your booty. And the action step was to dance it out. So let's have a little dance party today. All right. And if you know a soul sister who would love this message, we're about to get down. I'm going to pull some cards or they're going to fly out, either one. Here we go. All right, first card comes up. I want you to take a moment to think about where you feel stuck in your self-care cycle. Where do you feel stuck and stagnant in your routines and rituals? How are you showing up for other people, but not for yourself? These cards are going to help guide us to prioritize our self-care, our healing, and putting ourselves first so that we can show up and be a better mother, be a better coach, be a better leader, be a better teacher, a mother, a lover, a creative, cook. Whatever it is that you do, you'll show up better and serve at a deeper capacity if you do it for yourself first. All right, 2 cards flew out. I'm going to close my eyes. I don't want to peek. I don't want to see. Okay. If you're ready for this reading, type ready in the chat and we will get started. Nope, I am totally in tune and I love you to death. And you look beautiful, by the way. Thank you so much. All right, first card. This was another question I asked Dominique on the podcast. I said, hey, you seem like someone who might be a little too hard on themselves and not realizing how powerful and magical you truly are. I said, what are you most proud of? What are you celebrating about yourself? And today's card that comes up is celebrate yourself. You deserve it. Oh my gosh, it's so bright today. Celebrate yourself. You deserve it. So this card comes up to remind you to have a little fun, to take a load off, to relax, to stop looking at that fucking to-do list, put it away and go play. This is a reminder that you've worked really hard, that you've come a long way, that you've grown through massive struggles and you've triumphed. And it might not feel like it right now, but if you start celebrating, you'll start to see the evidence that your hard work is truly paying off. So are you someone right now that could do a little bit better job at celebrating all the steps that you've taken? Even if you haven't hit that level of success or achievement or whatever the heck or peace or bliss or whatever the case, whatever side of the spectrum you are on, are you giving yourself time to celebrate how far you've come every step of the way, even if it's backwards? So I want you to do that right now. In the comments below, I want you to write something that you're celebrating about yourself. I want you to brag. I want you to be so excited to share with the world all the hard work that you're doing. So in the comments below, I want you to drop what you're celebrating about yourself today. Oh, the next card that comes up is allow unlimited abundance. Allow unlimited abundance. Let's see if we can get that up there. Bam. Allow unlimited abundance. This, of course, when we hear the word abundance, we immediately think of money, but abundance could be time, support, freedom, peace, joy, bliss, pleasure. What abundance would you like to call into your life now? Maybe you've been feeling like you're not worthy and you've closed yourself off from receiving. This is a reminder that when we start to celebrate ourselves, when we start to appreciate, which was another lesson I taught in the Self-Care Kickstart Challenge, when we start to shift our mindset from lack and what isn't working, and we shift it to appreciation and gratitude. To appreciate means to make more of. So if we're wanting to allow more of that unlimited abundance in our life, it starts with celebrating. This is like the perfect reminder. When we celebrate ourselves, it attracts to us more abundance, more flow, and more ease, most importantly. So if you're wanting more of something in your life, what I was teaching on the live challenge was, if you want some more of something, go give it. If you want more love, go give it. You want more support, go give it. If you want more pleasure, go give it. You know, that's actually the lesson, go buy your own damn flowers. How that got created in Shine School was because I was feeling like, oh, Chris didn't love me if he didn't buy me flowers. It was this preconceived notion that it has to show up this way. So I got tired of waiting for my flowers and I went and bought them for myself. And you know what that did? when I allowed that abundance that I gave to myself, it actually inspired him to start buying me flowers. He's like, wait, I was going to get you some. Like, okay, well, I didn't want to wait anymore. I got them. And now Chris shows up every week with flowers. It's the most beautiful thing that had I not done it for myself, given it to myself, I wouldn't have taught. Mama always said, teach others how you want to be treated, right? And so had I not shown him through example of giving myself what I wanted more of, then I don't know that he would have ever caught on. So if you're looking for more from your partner, if you want your partner to listen more or pay attention more, then give that same respect to them. I was on a coaching call today, and the conversation around intimacy and partnership and needing to go on a date night and reconnecting in the bedroom came up. And the thing that we got, the root cause of the separation that we really boiled it down to was she's always on her phone. And her goal, this was her assignment. I said, when you go on date night, I want you to be very open about how you want to connect more and be intimate, and you be the initiator of the conversation and say, hey, I know that I'm usually on my phone and distracted. I want to let you know how much I value you and I care about our connection and intimacy. So I'm going to put that phone away and be present with you. So I don't know if that resonates with you. Maybe it's a partner that needs to hear this message, but if you want more of something, give it away and it will come back by natural law of reciprocity. Okay. Being a dope AF husband and dad, being a light in the world. Yes. I love that celebration. That is so, so beautiful. Also, we're celebrating getting a new job. I love that. Carrie says so much resonance. Let's see, I did some amazing long distance energy channeling with someone last night, still high vibing from that. Oh, I love it. It's so good that we're pouring into ourselves. Okay, so celebrate yourself and allow unlimited abundance. Which card is resonating with you most for this week when it comes to showing up and creating that new routine, new ritual, new habit? Habits are also routines. Okay, I've got everyone's comments pulled up. Perfect. All right, let's keep going. Oh my goodness. Talk about a detoxification. Okay. This is definitely a reminder that it is time to clear some space so that we can call in something new. The first card that came up, both of them came up at the same time. The first one is to breathe in bliss, exhale bullshit. Breathe in bliss and exhale bullshit. This card comes up when it is time to woosah, to go inward, to seek that clarity, to seek that nourishment, that nurturing, the support and fulfillment and love that we have for ourselves, but we might be looking for externally. Breathe in bliss is a reminder that you are in control of how you feel. And if things are stressful and things are chaotic, it really boils down to you dropping into these practices like breath work or meditation or yoga or singing, dancing, chanting, whatever the case may be to bring you in the present moment. This breathe in bliss, exhale bullshit card comes up as a total detoxification card. You guys can see that you've got all the chakra colors running up the spine. And this is something that I teach at my goddess retreats. We work through each of the chakras because a lot of us get so wrapped up in one area of our life and we succeed and we crush it and we build it up to the most that it can be while allowing other areas of our life, mind, body, or emotions to kind of fall by the wayside. And when I see this card, it's a call to come back home, to create that holistic healing within yourself so that you are addressing all parts of yourself, mind, body, and spirit. And when it comes to body, nourish yourself with high vibing energy comes up. So this is a perfect reminder with the full moon in Virgo, which is all about getting grounded, getting in the body, being practical. It's about raising our vibration and our energy through the fuel that we're putting in our body. So if you want to receive more intuitive insight, if you want to connect with the divine, if you want to tap into that feeling of bliss and peacefulness on a constant level, it starts with detoxing the body, detoxing the mind of negative thinking, detoxing the body of processed foods and heavy acidic foods. So my advice for you, if you're not ready to go full on vegan like we are, then I would recommend just increasing your plant intake, increasing your nutrients, and increasing your water. letting your mind relax is coming up with breathe in bliss, exhale bullshit, and then teaching your body and showing your body the love that it needs. I mean, this couldn't be more perfect for today's self-care Kickstart challenge message when it comes to moving your booty. That was the topic today. Amen, Stacy says. Hello, Sophia. It's so nice to see you guys. So when it comes to getting practical and grounded in our body, we've got to detox. We've got to clear away the things that aren't working. The first thing that I detoxed from my life when I started on this health journey was soda. I didn't realize that soda was like a 2.3 or something on the acidic level that tanks our body and tanks our energy. Even though I was drinking diet and there's no calories, there's still a lot of acid in it, which was creating a lot of inflammation in my body. So the first addiction that I gave up when detoxing my body to raise my energy and my vibration was I eliminated soda. So I want to know, is there something that you're either going to eliminate to create more vibrancy in your body, or is there something that you're going to add? So leave that in the comments below. Like, oh, I've really been feeling like I need to eat more greens. I've really been feeling like I need that protein shake in the morning. I've really been feeling like I need to drink water. Like, what is that physical action that you're going to do to nourish your body? Drop that in the comments below. Ashley says, celebrating downtime. You know, it's so hard for our hustle culture to actually give ourselves a break. If you look to nature, it has an entire season of regeneration, restoration, rest, taking time to prune away what isn't working anymore. And then now we're stepping into spring in this northern hemisphere, and it's a reminder of rebirth and regeneration. But we can only rebirth and only regenerate when we cut away that which not serves us or that which is not working for us anymore. So we have to release in order to call in more health, more vibrancy, more love, more opportunity, more wisdom, more creativity, more pleasure. Allie in the house, what's up? More time outside. Yes. Less acid and more water. Exactly. You know, when we went plant-based, it wasn't about the animals at first. It was just about understanding how the science of our pH works. And when we are an acidic environment, disease can happen, cancer can grow. But when we have an alkaline environment, it's very hard for the body to create the toxic chemicals that create stress and issues in the body, physical issues. So cucumbers, here's a fun fact. Cucumbers are the highest alkalizing vegetable. So if you want more hydration, you want more nourishment, you want more alkalinity, eat yourself some cucumbers. Carrie says, I bought a bottle of kombucha last night. Okay, she ready to detox for real. She is ready to detox. Okay, so I'm just going to pull up these cards and we are going to dive right through and see which card resonated most with you. First, we've got celebrate yourself. You deserve it. What are you celebrating? If you're a woman, I want you to celebrate your pussy power, girl, because we have gone through a lot. We have suffered a lot. We've endured a lot. And now it is our time to shine. We are breaking the cycle and we are reclaiming our power and stepping back into our sovereign freedom. The next card is to allow unlimited abundance, letting all of the magic pour into your life, whether it's more love, more support, more joy, more time, more money, more orgasms. I support it. And the last two cards that came up were breathe in bliss, exhale bullshit, and nourish your body with high vibing energy. Which card is resonating with you? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, you can pick up your copy at Shine from the Inside Oracle. You can also go to the website and do a free digital card reading if that is something that you're like, I need more guidance, help me out, and you don't have the deck already. Breathe in bliss, exhale bullshit is what is resonating most with you. I love it. It's definitely a powerful, powerful time to let go of all the things that aren't working. If you feel frustrated, if it's like you're beating your head on a wall and it feels like a dead end, maybe that's a sign to take a step back, to take a deep breath, to relax, and to just play again. Because in that sense of play, you bring yourself into the present moment. And that's usually when we get out of our thinking mind and allow our intuitive mind to come through. We open up the channel through play and we find that clarity when we're in the present. All right. Last but not least, I wanted to save this very special announcement for you. We are going live for a beautiful masterclass in finding the comfort in the chaos. I am teaching you my 5-step framework in Shift that I created 3 years ago to help you navigate the unknown, to embrace your authentic self, to leave behind and ditch the outdated version of yourself. This intuitive 5-pillar shift framework gives you the tools and strategies that you need to be able to navigate that change with ease, to embrace your transformation and protect your energy when you're in that very delicate, vulnerable healing process of leaving behind that old habit and the old version of you that doesn't resonate, but you're not quite solidified in that new, fully expressed and embodied version of yourself. I'm going to teach you how to level up and make the most of this transformation. This live masterclass is going down on the spring equinox. I thought, what better day is there to show up and teach you the tools of transformation and change on the day that starts the rebirth of a new year. So join me on Tuesday, March 21st, 6 p.m. It will be recorded. So if you can't join us live for the full experience, don't worry. What I would recommend though is signing up for it now. If you're like, I need those tools, I need that support through the change and transition in my life, because you can get access if you sign up today for only $111. I will be charging $333 for this course when it goes live to the public in April. But for now, you have the opportunity to join me and other badass babes for a live experience where I will guide you through this exact framework. If that sounds like something you know you need in your life, just type shift in the chat below and I will DM you the link. You can also go to brittneycarmichael.com/shift, and that will help you to, you'll learn all the things that we cover. This, if anything, just go check out the page, because I think just reading it and embodying the words that are on this page will help you to set the tone for embracing that change and not being afraid to fully accept it. It's time to stop running from change and embrace your transformation. And I absolutely want to help you do that. Hey, if you're on Instagram, DM me after this shift, because these comments will go away. But I see you, Stacy. I see you, Pfeiffer. But DM me shift and I will send you the link. You don't want to miss it. You'll get access to this live masterclass and the replay for life for only $111 if you sign up before the solstice. After that, price is going up and I can't guarantee anything. But I wanted to bring you this on a very powerful day, International Women's Day. This is a day to really take a moment to reflect on how hard it was to get here, how many ancestors and mothers and grandmothers had to incarnate to get to this version of you. All of the hard work, all of the trauma, all of the pain that you've experienced is actually fuel for your wisdom and for your transformation. It's just how we look at it. And that mindset really matters when it comes to knowing that we're not a victim in our life, but actually the hard stuff that happened, the really shitty shit stuff that happened, is actually the exact thing we needed to break free of that old version of ourselves, to help us transform into who we were meant to become, and to give us the strength. Honestly, if we didn't go through hard challenges, we wouldn't become stronger. There would be no growth. So let's celebrate the hard stuff and appreciate that we are women, that we make a difference, that we matter, and that our creativity, our heart, our love, and our vision of beauty and sensuality and that divine feminine essence is so important and very much needed. So it's so great to know that the female energy is on the rise, that we are canceling hustle culture, and we are saying yes to freedom and flow. Hi, Celeste. Okay, I think that wraps it up for Woo Woo Wednesday. If you have any questions about Shift or anything that's going on, from my goddess retreat that's going down in April next month to Shift, the live masterclass, we've got so much fun stuff going on. It's still not too late to join us for the Self-Care Kickstart Challenge. That way you have access to this 5 days of magic making so that you can build the momentum and consistency in your life. I need it and I will manifest it. Absolutely. Carrie says, thank you so much. You are amazing and you are appreciated. You guys are absolutely wonderful. I am so thankful for you. If you know a soul sister who would love this message, please spread the good vibes, tag them below, let them know where to find this magic. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for Woo Woo Wednesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all. I look forward to seeing how this new chapter unfolds for you. Get ready for a brand new awakening, a rebirth, and to say goodbye to all the struggles of the past. It is your time to create a future that fulfills you, that aligns with your goals, your dreams, and what authentically lights you up. Until next week, I will catch you later. Please DM me Shift if you're interested in joining us, and I will send you the invite. Until then, I love you. Peace.